everyone, and welcome to IW Mountaintop. This is the final episode for the Limitless Championship hunt as we find out the final entrance of the tournament. This is going to be one hell of a night. And starting us off, it's Blue Thunder versus Mark Vincent going one-on-one. Now I say we're wrapping up the Limitless Championship hunt, but at this point, most of these matches are just, for this, that just because we have to do them. At this point, the entrants are pretty much locked in. Now coming down to the ring is Blue Thunder, UK wrestling legend. Oh man. No, but seriously, Blue Thunder, he never takes himself seriously. And I kind of find him oddly entertaining for that. Even though he has no hope of getting into the tournament at this point, it doesn't matter. He's still got a spring in his step, and he's still having fun. I don't think there's a way you can dampen that kind of spirit. As for his in-ring abilities, I mean, he got a win on Hanch. I don't think I can ever question his abilities again after that. That was something else to be sure. Oh, that's probably another reason why he's so happy right now. Getting a win over someone like Anch is no small feat. Now here's someone who's talked a big game, but so far has not really been delivering. Mark Vincent. I've mentioned before those claims he's made. He still says that he absolutely, did all of that. But for every amazing thing he's done, there's usually an excuse for every failure. Now, I wonder what's going through his mind as he gets himself all ready here for this match. He must be thinking that for the sake of his reputation, he cannot afford to lose this match. This really, if he loses to Blue Thunder here, this could, break him. Like, Hanch may have lost to Blue Thunder, but Hanch, absolutely secured his place into the tournament. So, while an upset, he can afford to lose to Blue Thunder. Mark Vincent certainly can't, not with how he's been doing. Now, you can tell on Mark Vincent's face, he is deathly serious at the moment. And I think everything I just said is currently just going in loop throughout his mind. He cannot afford to lose this match. He may be out of the tournament, like there's no hope for him there. But here, he has got to get this going because his pride is on the line. And some would argue that is far more valuable than any championship. Don't know if I agree with that. The championship is pretty nice. Have you seen some of the tiles we have? But look at Mark Vincent here. Oh, headbutting Blue Thunder down. I don't think Blue Thunder expected Mark to be racing out of the gates like this. And he goes for the Irish whip into the corner. Oh, ooh. And now going to go for a backdrop. Blue Thunder has not had a chance to do a single thing as of yet. Oh, look at this. Stretching him out here. Oh, rope break though. Blue Thunder got to the ropes. Mark is being a bit sloppy here, and now Blue Thunder is going to take advantage. As Blue Thunder brings Mark Vincent up to his feet here. And a big snapmare there from Blue Thunder. Oh, God. Went for a headbutt, but got met with elbow there. And taken to the outside with that vicious clothesline. Now, looking for Blue Thunder here. Kicking him while he's down. Oh, no. Oh, God, bringing the knee down into the padded concrete floor. Oh, that is... Oh my God, what a clothesline there. The referee is making the count, but Blue Thunder, he is absolutely worse for wear at the moment. And he's being tossed and smacked about on the outside by Mark Vincent. This is, devastating right here. Oh man, now Blue Thunder racing back into the ring. He realised how the count was looking. Blue Thunder was actually going to chase down Mark. Like, he was going to continue to fight outside if he had to. Oh, and a knee into the gut knocks Mark Vincent over. Blue Thunder now in control. And a Blue Thunder bomb. Blue Thunder's favourite move. That's why he's named Blue Thunder after that move. Bringing up Mark Vincent. But Mark, oh, you can tell he's just so frustrated. And a big uppercut there that doesn't take Blue Thunder down. It just staggers him. And Blue Thunder is going to make Mark pay for this frustration. Because when you're frustrated, you get sloppy. And Mark Vincent is showing signs of sloppiness. There are signs of real good power and aggression. But you can see the sloppiness. And now Blue Thunder, look at that! Oh my God, what a springboard. Blue Thunder may be old, but he can absolutely fly with the best of them at times. Look at this. Oh, God. Mark may not be backing up the victories here, but he absolutely is a great power lifter here. Like, he can lift opponents quite nicely. He's just stalking. Oh, he's going for Blue Thunder, but Blue Thunder. Oh, a kick to the face right there. And Blue Thunder's getting himself pumped up here as Mark starts getting right back up. Blue Thunder helping him there. Oh, look at this, a clothesline. Mark is getting right back up, trying to go for clothesline on his own, but oh my goodness, a drop kick there from Blue Thunder. Oh, and what has Blue Thunder got planned here? Look at this, he's calling for Mark Vincent to get up. Mark Vincent's in trouble. Look at Blue Thunder with the springboard crossbody. This is it. Here we go. Mark Vincent's going 0-4 here. Look at this. Blue Thunder bomb. Well, that is a big one right there. No, Mark Vincent kicking out right there. Mark Vincent staying in this, but a senton from Blue Thunder as Blue Thunder continues the assault here. An elbow drop on the chest of Mark Vincent. Mark has had some wonderful offense on here, but I think that aggression has caused him to be open for attacks like this. But look at this! Getting right back into this. Oh, Blue Thunder though, trying to keep him cut off here. Now go for a neck breaker, bringing him right down. That veteran experience of Blue Thunder. Oh, and a kick to the spine. And now, what's he going to go for here? Irish whip into the corner. Oh, what's he going for here? Going to bring Mark Vincent up to the top rope. There's something big planned here. Oh, but Mark Vincent kicks Blue Thunder away. Jump from the top rope, a big drop kick. And there is no way of cutting Mark Vincent off there. 1, 2, and a kick out. Oh God, look at this. Look at this. Blue Thunder was so worried about keeping his mask on that he left himself open for attack here. And my God, the punches are raining down there. Mark Vincent is not playing around. Blue Thunder finds this fun. Mark Vincent sees this as an insult to his reputation. He is not going to let Blue Thunder make a mockery of him. Oh God, a kick to the knee there. Mark Vincent considering his next move. They're grabbing the legs. And, oh, stop to the midsection as the ref is counting right now. They've got to be careful. They could risk being counted out if they don't get back in. Mark's very aware of this. Oh, God, right across the throat. And a boot to the head. That might knock Blue Thunder out right there. Mark certainly thinks so. He's going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out. But that was a very, weak kick out from Blue Thunder. I think Blue Thunder's reached his limits here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the end. This very much looks like it could be the end. Look at the strength. Oh! A vertical suplex right there. Blue Thunder trying one last hurrah, one last Hail Mary. Oh! Caught right there by Mark Vincent. And this is it. This is it. Oh, the big boot from Mark Vincent. 1, 2, 3. Some moments of sloppiness, but there is something there in Mark Vincent. But he can't expect to face Blue Thunders every night. When he faces tougher competition, he's got to pull out some of that ace plus the offense that he showed in this match. Otherwise, he's going to get outclassed every time. There were some very worrying moments for him in this match. But when he pulled it out, he absolutely did amazingly. The way he cut Blue Thunder's comeback was impressive, really. That big boot, so quick, so devastating. Mark just happy to have gotten a win under his belt, I feel. Hopefully, not the last victory he's gonna get. Congratulations to Mark Vincent. May not be in the tournament, but still has his dignity. And now we move on to the next match of the evening in the Limitless Championship hunt. It's Mr. X versus VVC. Now this one's going to be interesting. Mr. X, he's been doing very well for himself, but I imagine one more win under his belt just to absolutely seal the deal. That would be incredibly good for him here. VVC, I don't think is going to be able to go ahead, not with Ethan's record and with how well Mr. X has done, but there's always a hope. I think this is probably the one match tonight which absolutely still has some potential for, for a different result. If VVC wins, I think he did get one other victory. He could very well, move on. I think VVC beat Forkley, Mr. X has beat Forkley. Neither of these two have beaten Ethan. So yeah, this is the one match I think that still has some real tension to it in terms of who gets in. Now think about that. VVC, already the light heavyweight champion, and could end up becoming our Limitless champion if he ends up, winning this match and getting into the tournament. Now that is impressive. VVC, a two-time light heavyweight champion, absolutely a great athlete, like someone who I think, should be proud of themselves for what they've achieved. You look at him, you don't take him too serious on first sight, but I think that's part of what helps him out. He doesn't take himself too seriously. There are some people who can take themselves very seriously, but VVC takes life as it comes. Every time he gets knocked down, he gets back up and he just keeps on partying. And because of that, because you can't dissuade him from, because you can't stop him from thinking his way works, eventually it does end up working. He hits you at Disco Fever and he becomes the light heavyweight champion once again. The light heavyweight division, I think, is sorely underrated. It's a wonderful championship. It's had some great champions in the form of VVC and Wade Danielson. Definitely is one I think more people should have their eyes on, but Mr. X doesn't care about that as he gets to work on VVC. Just look at the strength of this veteran wrestler. Oh, just slamming him to the mat repeatedly. We've seen Mr. X's brother Blue Thunder already. Oh my goodness, the elbows to the shoulders. Mr. X hoping to be a bit more successful than Blue Thunder, as is typical of Mr. X. Mr. X, one to be careful of. He looks a bit raggy with his clothes, but he is as grisly as his attire. My God. Just beating the shit out of you and just chucking you around. He's very much he's the antithesis to a man like VVC or Wade Danielson. VVC all colourful and bright, Wade Danielson all clean cut. Mr. X, the opposite to both of those. He's messy, he's lacking in colour. And he gets so much more success because of it. It's one of the things we love here in IW is just the variety of talents here. Kick out at one right there. And how no matter what you do, if you're good enough, it doesn't matter if you're small, if you're large, if you're old, if you're young, if you have the skill, you can reach the very top of this business. And the VVC going in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hits into the turnbuckle. They're going for the leg here. Bringing the elbow down. Mr. X is in trouble at the moment. He's going to have to be very careful here. Look at this. Oh, never mind. Reversal into a Russian leg sweep by Mr. X and bringing a massive kick to the spine there. And again, VVC just in a lot of trouble. And now Mr. X doing that camel clutch. Dangerously close to the ropes. He's doing it to mock VVC because VVC's arms are up back. But VVC with a quick escape, and Mr. X's plan to tease VVC causes his neck to go into the ropes. Cuts off his air slightly. He's a little out of it. And VVC now gets to capitalise on that. High risk, high reward. You can tease your opponent, but then you end up lacking air for a moment. And now VVC is just going to town on Mr. X here. Big snapmare right there from our light heavyweight champion. Going for the arm now. Just pulling on it. Oh my God, that was a big pull on the arm. Wouldn't be surprised if you pulled it out of the socket yanking on it like that. Oh, and a punch to the gut from Mr. X. Mr. X now with an Irish whip, sending VVC to the outside with a punch there. Now, they got to be careful. That bit, there's that one little bit of the concrete floor that's just unprotected. And just as I say that, they start getting closer. Oh, thankfully VVC seeing a bit of sense. Mr. X, I think, would have slammed VVC onto that unprotected bit of the concrete, no questions asked. But VVC, he's a lot more sensible, despite what his attire may make you think. And he's made sure it's back in the ring. A 2 count there. Mr. X kicking out. That ability to conserve himself is why he's managed to win championship gold. Oh, look at this. Because VVC is the kind of man who you could see wrestling into his 40s or 50s. Because he knows his limits and he's not going to go overboard. 2 count, VVC kicks out. Mr. X can't believe it. VVC is still in this. Oh, here we go. Mr. X going to put this one away. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Oh, my God. A release double underhook reverse suplex. My God. That was a bloody mouthful. But Mr. X putting it away here. No. Mr. X has not won yet. VVC with a kick out there. But VVC is absolutely knackered at the moment. Oh, and look at Mr. X here. Picking him right back up and driving him into the mat. That is gonna hurt like nothing else as he brings VVC back to his feet. Picking him up with VVC with a reversal there. Great work by VVC. And now just getting his breath back. Look at that! My God, rolling into him there. And now dragging him over. Picking him up and going for the arm again. Seems very deliberately going for the arm. Oh, picking him up now. What's he going for? Oh, Oh my god, he might have knocked Mr. X out. No way! Mr. X getting up like nothing happened at all as he picks up VVC. And oh, here we go, Snake Eyes! An IW classic right there. Oh, but VVC now! Look at that! Oh, here we go. I thought this was Mr. X's match there, but here comes a bit of disco fever. That is it. That is it. This is, not only is this a two-time lightweight champion, but this guy... Oh! I was going to say this could be your new Limitless champion, but no, it is not over yet. Mr. X still has a chance. This is incredible. I didn't think I'd see this. Oh no, my goodness. Missing that. And Mr. X taking down VVC there. Bringing VVC back up to his feet. And now going for a big... Oh my god, I was going to say suplex, but no, drops him down. But VVC with a leg screw. Oh, good lord. These two, even though they've hit their finishes on each other, are still going. This is impressive. Now VVC bringing Mr. X up to his feet here. And, oh, a big DDT right there. A big disco DDT from VVC. Oh, and a rolling thunder. Now bringing him back up to his feet. But, oh, no, Mr. X still going. Mr. X has taken a lot of abuse in his time. He knows how to absorb it. But VVC, all those dancing lessons have absolutely helped him out in being flexible and being able to escape these moves. But a kick out at two. Mr. X is still in this one. Oh, and look at this, though. Going for the arm again. Look at this. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, good God. VVC, despite his colourful attire, he can be really mean sometimes when he wants to be. As he goes to the top rope. Oh, he missed. He missed. Oh, that is a shame right there. VVC's not letting it get him down, but oh my goodness. So close, and it gave Mr. X the chance to recover, but VVC, oh, he gets the disco DDT that time, missed the first time. Mr. X then missed the clothesline, and VVC was able to quickly turn it back around. That could have ended really badly for VVC there, but VVC was able to be resourceful enough to keep it going in his favour, and now delivering the punches, a big chest chop and another punch. Bringing him into the corner. What has VVC got planned for Mr. X here? Bringing him up to the ropes. What's going to happen here? Oh! Beautiful. Hurricane Rana. 1, 2, and a kick out. Mr. X is still going. VVC is beginning to reach his limits. There's only so much a person can do. But VVC manages a moonsault from the middle rope. That is incredible. Even with what little energy he has left, he still wants to wow the crowd. But it's still not putting away Mr. X. Mr. X is now going. Oh my god, he's still going. He's slow, but he's able to just keep on going. There doesn't seem to be an end to Mr. X's offense at times. Oh, as he brings VVC down once more. Oh, here we go once again. This is it. This is over. Surely a second one. Oh my god. As he goes for a pinfall here. 1, 2. No, it's still not over. As he brings VVC back up to his feet here. Irish whip into the corner. And VVC trying once again to fight back here. Staggering and takes him down with that super kick. It was like the message took a moment to get into the brain about what just happened as the body struggled to stay up and it fell down. Now VVC just... Oh, another one! He's going to put the Young Bucks out of business if he keeps doing those. Now, though, Mr. X... Oh, good lord, elbow drop right onto VVC. Oh, and he's calling VVC up to his feet here. Oh, trying to kick him away. And again. And an axe handle. Oh. No, but VVC not being put away that easily as he goes for a DDT. And VVC appealing to all the disco fans in the crowd. What's he going to do now? Oh, he's bringing Mr. X up to his feet, but Mr. X with a shoulder back toss right there. Oh, what is he going to do here? Nothing. VVC bringing Mr. X into the corner. Oh, but Mr. X catches in there. Going for the leg here. Oh, look at this. No, the referee said it's too close to the ropes for his liking, but Mr. X, he doesn't care. He's going right for another offensive move here. Boom, driving him down. Mr. X is not letting anything stop him, not letting anything bother him. He's just going in straight for the kill. Oh, good lord. Oh, he tucked himself out there. He was going so fast that it actually started to tire him out. Oh, VVC, you are in trouble, my friend. A double-handed chokeslam. And surely... third time is the charm. Oh, he's going for his other finisher move here. Wanting to put it away. Good and proper. Oh my god. That is it. It is over. VVC is surely done at this point. 2, 3. Mr. X wins. What a fight that was. Mr. X, easily one of the toughest wrestlers you will ever see. There's something about our older wrestlers who have a notable toughness to them. You've got David Hagen, you've got Herman, you've got Mr. X. These wrestlers just have so much to give still. And that was proven here. Mr. X has cemented his place in the Limitless Championship tournament. That was brilliant work from Mr. X here. Could he become our first ever Limitless Champion? He's going to have to get blood cleaned up and get ready for IW Genesis launching pad in 2 weeks though. It's going to be sooner than you think. And now we move on next to our women's match for the evening. It's gonna be Dusk versus the IW Women's Champion, Sophia Muller. Oh, now this is gonna be very interesting. The first woman, Dusk, was very close to beating our monster, Untouchable. That's a very important factor. Untouchable is easily one of the most powerful women we have on the roster, and Dusk came very close to winning. Meanwhile, Sophia Muller has laid out the giant that is Untouchable. Now that could be an important distinction. If Dusk couldn't do it, but Sophia could, does that mean Dusk really has a chance in this match? Nonetheless, Dusk approaching this match just like always. It doesn't matter who her opponent is, Dusk is always determined to make sure that she matches them. And I applaud Dusk for that. She is incredibly tough to deal with. incredibly gifted athlete. Not the flashiest person ever. She's kind of the Black Death of the women's division. Just someone who can go all around incredibly well. Now we're waiting for Sophia Muller. Dusk is waiting. We're waiting for Sophia Muller. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. The locker room of Sophia Muller. Ignore that sign. That was from when WWE was here. There she is, the women's champion. This German athlete, Sophia Muller, is scary. She is scary at the best of times. When she gets you, she can get you in. When she gets you in that Kimura, that is it. Unless someone manages to save you, or somehow you manage to get out before she can lock it in. You know, you wriggle around or something. You slab yourself in butter. You know, unless you do that, if she locks that thing in, that is it. Like, there's no question at that point. If it's locked in, you have to tap out. That's the thing that makes Sophia so brutal. Because when it's locked in, she knows you either tap out or she will break your arm. And that's why she's our women's champion. Because she hits harder than most of the women's roster. Probably harder than a lot of the men, to be quite honest with you. If there was ever a petition for mixed matches, Sophia would probably be front of the line on the women's roster. God, she is a scary individual. I know I already said that, but it's a statement that bears repeating. Dusk not showing any fear though. The match begins now. Dusk and Sophia. Oh my god, that's the strength of Sophia Muller. She just tosses Dusk around there. And now, series of punches. Look at those rights there. Oh, but Dusk returning a punch of her own just to stagger Sophia. But, oh, she needs to do more than just stagger Sophia Muller. Because Sophia went for the side slam there. And Dusk trying to bring herself back up to her feet. But Sophia getting right back on the offense. Doesn't let her opponents have a second to breathe. She knows that she has to keep on going. A chance to recover means that an opponent could come back. This is why she's the women's champion. Oh, going for that arm. This is just a taste of what she could do. As a bit of a teaser there to Dusk. And Dusk, almost incensed by what just happened there, now immediately going for the offense. Oh, and a brutal backbreaker there. Dusk now, look at this. Oh, an elbow to the top of the head there. Dusk is going absolutely 50 miles an hour here. Oh, and look at this, another beautiful backbreaker right there. And now, what's this, going over to the middle rope. Jumping, oh, and a splash there onto the back. Bringing Sophia back up. That's Sophia with a jawbreaker. Almost unfazed by the offense of Dusk here. As Dusk starts to climb herself back up. Sophia, oh, she's getting riled. Oh, she gave Dusk time to get going. And just like I said before, you give the rest your opponent a chance to breathe and they may come back. And Sophia's seeing that now. Because Dusk does not give up. Dusk has never given up once in her life. And she shows that here. Sophia going to try and bring her back down again with that clothesline. She's going to have to work extremely hard. Even Untouchable, when Untouchable beat Dusk, Untouchable had to do a lot to Dusk. And Dusk did a lot in return. And I think Sophia is going to have to realise that here. She may be the queen of the mountain at the moment, but there are so many tough competitors that she cannot afford to take them lightly. Oh, Dusk showing exactly why now, and a clothesline from Dusk. Bringing Saviour back up to her feet, and they're going for an Irish whip into the corner. Dusk going over. Oh, but Saviour with a knee to the face, staggering her, and a spine buster. Oh, but Dusk! Oh, look at that! Dusk, having a quick moment of celebrating, getting right back into this. Clothesline, another clothesline. Saviour getting right back up. Oh, but taken down by a third clothesline. Saviour is staggered. Taking a moment to breathe in the corner. Dusk going right for her here. This is really interesting to see. Look at this. Oh, we've seen this before. Oh, surely that is it. No, Dusk realises that is not going to end it just yet. She knows how tough Sophia Muller is. She knows she's going to have to do a lot to put her away. And that is good by Dusk. Dusk knows the fight she's got to put in. Oh, this could do it. This could do it. The referee got to keep an eye. No, Dusk letting go. But now going for the pinfall here. 1, 2. Kick out there by Sophia Muller. Dusk was certain. I think hoping she would do to Saviour what Platinum Pete did to Juggernaut over on IW Mountaintop this week. But not letting that slow her down. Look at that, picking up Sophia Muller and dropping her back down. And now getting Sophia Muller back up to her feet here. And a big chest job, but blocked there by Saviour, and Saviour with a clothesline. Now bringing the fists down to Dusk here. Good lord. Oh, up against the ropes. Oh, good lord, right on the chest there. And a big stomp onto the arm. And they're going for a camel clutch here. Oh, look at this. The referee rushing over just to check in case Dusk decides to tap out. But Dusk with a quick escape. And now going to go for a pinfall, but a very quick kick out there. There's no way Dusk was going to get a win that way. But Dusk going right back on the offensive here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Moonsault from the middle rope. Dusk is looking mighty impressive right now. Bringing the fight to Sophia Muller. Early on, this was definitely Sophia's match, but Dusk has absolutely equalised it. Sophia's back up now. Oh my god, there's the strength. But no way! Oh my goodness, 1, 2... No! Oh my god, imagine if that had put it away right there. Oh, Saviour. She may be strong, she may be tough, but she has got some game competition in the women's division now. We've got Rebecca Storr, we've got Donna Schmidt, we've got Dusk, we've got Untouchable, we've got Sophia Muller. The women's division looks great right now, and it's only going to get better with time. Oh, Saviour though, bringing the fight back now to Dusk. Dusk though, not going down so easy, but neither is Saviour, and the clothesline brings Dusk off her feet. Now, oh god, going for the shoulder now, just working over every point of the arm, so that when she goes for the Kimura, it'll be a very obvious tap out. But now taking out the leg of Saviour and going for a pinfall, kick out at 2 there. Sophia's still in this one. Oh, Dusk trying to go for the arm, trying to get a little bit of in the mind of Saviour. But Saviour, with that MMA experience, is not going to let herself get caught out like that. But a reverse DDT there from Dusk as she brings Sophia Muller back up to her feet here. Snap there. And now going for the head there. Could choke out Sophia Muller there if she can get the pressure just right and can hold it for long enough. But Sophia knows this and is immediately going for the escape. And now Sophia Muller, oh, never mind. Good work there by Dusk. And then bringing the knee down to the face of Sophia Muller there. Dusk now bringing Sophia back up to her feet. What has she got planned here? Irish whip into the corner. Oh, look at this. Gonna put it away for good this time. Bam! Just like that. Oh, Dusk definitely reaching her limits here. And now gonna make sure that it's put away for good here. Look at this. The sleeper hold. She could choke out. She could choke him out right here with the Kakina clutch. Look at this. And Sophia's tapping out. She does not want to be choked unconscious. Dusk, let's go. Dusk beats the women's champion. What a fight there. The first person to beat Sophia Muller one-on-one is Dusk. That's an interesting thing here, because this is almost like a rock, paper, scissors thing. Untouchable beats Dusk. Dusk beats Sophia. Sophia beats Untouchable. Now, I always like to see that, because it means we have a healthy division where no one is truly the absolute best. And it means Sophia's going to have to hold on tightly to that belt, because she has got a game competitor here in Dusk. Could she become our next women's champion? We'll have to find out. The #1 contenders matches for the women's title are next week. Now we move on to the next match. The legend, that is Herman, will be taking on Brian Zapp in their final match in the Limitless Championship Tournament. Now, I hope you'll excuse me if I'm not too loud throughout this. My throat is very dry right now. But I have to give a big... I always have to talk about Herman. One of the oldest wrestlers, one of the big veterans of IW, not just in wrestling, but of IW. Herman, a giant 7'4" man. He may be incredibly jovial, but that's because he's always been a person who likes to be friendly. Easily one of the big favourites amongst the locker room, because he can just so easily get on with everyone. But don't let that fool you. Just because he might be friends with you backstage doesn't mean he's going to play nice when the match begins. Once that bell rings, he is easily one of the most dangerous men to go up against. And Brian Zapp is going to find that out. Oh man. Brian Zapp and Herman, I know, can be pretty chummy backstage, but Brian Zapp is going to see just what happens when that bell rings. Because Herman absolutely leaves his feelings by the door when the match begins. But saying that, Brian Zapp could very well give an upset here. He's small, he's fast. You know, that's why they call him Brian Zapp. Herman here, he's taking this quite leisurely here. I think he thinks this is going to be an easy one here. Oh, a big punch there, and another one, and another one. Look at that, and a drop kick staggering Herman there. But Herman now with a series of punches of his own, and a big backbreaker. Oh, now working on the shoulder. Now, I like that at the beginning. Brian Zapp going for those punches, and Herman just completely only staggering. You can't take a giant off his feet so easily. And, oh my goodness, more strikes from the giant. Good lord, Brian Zapp. You've got to wonder how it must feel to be smacked by those massive paws. Oh, good lord. Now bringing Brian Zapp up, not even waiting for him to get up here, as he picks him up for a burning Herman. And, oh, boom. This is a man that beat the Reaper. This man may not be going into the Limitless Championship Tournament, but I think that's only a small inconvenience for the Giants. Yes, this is unfortunately another case. The only match which had those real stakes anymore was the Mr. X VVC match. Sadly, Herman is not getting into the tournament, but I think it's only a matter of time before he gets a shot. This legend has so much more to give. The legend lives on. Herman gets a quick victory there. And he gets to walk home with his head held high. And now it's time for the main event of the evening. Donovan Hazard and Weapon F are now going to go one-on-one. Now, unlike Herman and Brian Zapp and Mark Vincent vs. Blue Thunder, where it's two people who are getting into the tournament, this is two people who are getting into the tournament. Donovan Hazard and Weapon F have done incredibly well for themselves here. I don't think there's any real question that these are the two people that are getting in. But a victory here would still be incredibly useful going in. Look at Donovan. He's such a dangerous individual. Donovan Hazard is someone you've got to be very careful of because he has got that experience. He knows exactly what to do to take you out. Oh, but here comes Weapon F, probably the most dangerous luchador. Keep in mind, either of these two could end up becoming our Limitless champion at IW Genesis's launching pad. That is going to be incredibly impressive. I for one am excited to see what happens when that tournament takes place. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Now, both of these men do have 2 victories under their belt already. Both of them beating Boar and Samual. So they're both, like I said, they're both guaranteed to be the ones getting into the tournament. But one of them is going to go 3-0. Oh, and Weapon F with the series of strikes to start us off here. Staggering Donovan Hazard. But Donovan taking Weapon F to the outside here. Oh, but Weapon F, look at this. Oh, and Weapon F wins this exchange. As he brings Donovan Hazard back up now. Oh, he goes for the leg here. Oh, dropping down onto the leg. And look at that, a moonsault from the top rope. This is why I say Weapon F is easily one of the best luchadors in Intense Wrestling. Incredible as a performer. As he goes straight to the outside now. Donovan is built like a tank. He's incredibly hard to take out, but Weapon F is incredible himself. This is what I was saying, Weapon F built like a tank. He's just going right back like nothing has happened. But he's got to be very wary of Weapon F, because Weapon F, he just hits so hard. It's incredible. Now Donovan getting into the ring here. Dragging Weapon F over to the center of the ring here. Gonna go for an early pinfall. Could it really end that quickly? No. Not even a 1 count, really. Bringing a punch. And a massive headbutt there. Donovan going over the corner. Oh, look at this. Donovan, anything it takes here. Some dirty play with the exposed turnbuckle. Oh, good lord. And Donovan, unflinching. Cold as ice. It doesn't matter the pain of that steel going into the small of the back. All that matters to Donovan is that it means to an end. And that, for Donovan, is going 3-0 into the Limitless Championship tournament. Oh, good lord. Weapon F, I call him the most dangerous luchador, but he has stronger morals, that's for damn sure. as he brings the fight to Donovan Hazard, but Donovan Hazard just refusing to stay down. Donovan Hazard, formerly that of Biohazard, formerly a luchador in the same vein as Mr. X and Blue Thunder, lesser flipping luchador and more one of those more grounded ones. Oh, but look at Donovan here. What's he going to do? He always had a fair bit of success as Biohazard, but he's absolutely had a new lease on life ever since he became Donovan Hazard after the attack from Hardcore Hank on an early episode of IW. Oh, bringing him into the corner. I thought he was going to go for the exposed turnbuckle again, but he's clearly got another plan as he brings those punches. And now chucking Weapon F across the ring. Donovan Hazard is really something else. He's such a well-rounded athlete that it worries me. I think he's got a very good chance of becoming a champion, but Weapon F, definitely no one to sneeze at, that is for sure. And he brings Donovan Hazard back up to his feet. Oh, and a clothesline, and another clothesline. Donovan being taken out here. Oh, look at this. Donovan tries for a clothesline, but Weapon F dodges, and a big leaping clothesline and a kip up there. Oh, good work there by Weapon F. Masterful in the ring. And another clothesline there. Oh, look at this. Here we go. It's time for Weapon F's kiss. Boom! Just like that, and it's over. 1, 2, no! Donovan Hazard is still in this one. Weapon F not letting it keep him down as he climbs up to the middle rope here. He's calling for Donovan to get to his feet. He's got something planned here. And he leaps. Oh, and a big drop kick there sent Donovan flying. They're going for the leg here. Oh, drawing it down with a foot DDT there. That shoots the pain right up the leg. Oh my goodness, that Hurricane Rana sent the legs into the ropes. Oh, and an axe handle there. And now bringing Donovan Hazard back up to his feet. But Donovan with an elbow to the gut. And bringing a clothesline of his own now. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2 and a kick out. It's definitely nowhere near over yet. Donovan needs to keep on the assault here if he wants to win against a man like Weapon F. Weapon F could very easily have this. Oh, good lord, a super kick bouncing off the ropes there. And now, oh, bringing down to the knee, picking Weapon F up, going for a snapmare. Oh, look at this, he's going for the mask here. Weapon F trying to stop him, holding onto the arms, trying to pry him away. Oh, good lord, a stunner there to cause him to have to let go. Donovan, though, with the Irish whip into the corner. Oh, I think he was looking to put it away. Weapon F not letting that happen, though. Oh, and look at this. Oh, a big backdrop there. But that tuckered out Donovan. Donovan absolutely taken out there as well. He's clearly seeing the kind of power Weapon F, but he manages a pin, but no. Ref doesn't even get down for the count. And Donovan being brought to his limits here by Weapon F. Oh, look at this. Oh, no. Donovan Hazard not stopping yet. The tank hasn't run empty. This Killdozer is still running rampant. Oh, now look at this. He's going to put it away now with the atomic bomb. And bam, that is it. The atomic bomb has been dropped. That is it for Weapon F. Gonna go for the pinfall now. 1, 2, no! They've both kicked out of each other's finishers. It is not over yet. Donovan catching his breath as he considers what he has to do now. He has thrown everything but the kitchen sink at Weapon F, and Weapon F now the clothesline, still in this one. As he brings Donovan up to his feet, but Donovan's still not done yet either. These are two amazing, well-tuned athletes here who refuse to stay down. Even now, after everything they've thrown at each other, are still going like the bell has just rung. And now Donovan picking Weapon F up. Gonna go for a suplex here. No! Weapon F blocks it and goes for a suplex of his own. Weapon F, he's got something planned here. Oh, he's gonna appeal to the crowd. The crowd are loving it. Big fans of Weapon F here tonight. As he gets right back to Donovan. But Donovan has with a combat roll to get away, and look at that! Oh my god. And now, a big leg drop right there. Now bringing Weapon F back up to his feet here. Picking him up. And going for a Samoan drop. What is he gonna do to Weapon F? Oh, good lord. Oh no, he's not gonna do this. Oh no, this is the real big guns here. Here it comes. It's time for the Gamma Spike! God! Okay. Alright. If I was the ref, I'd be calling the X. That's it. That is it. There's no getting out. I don't care if it's Weapon F. 1, 2, 3. Donovan Hazard going 3-0 along with Ethan the Hunter into the Limitless Championship tournament. What a display right there. These two threw everything they had at each other. Now we actually want to bring up the names of the Limitless Championship tournament. The people that are going in are going to be Donovan Hazard, Mr. X, Ace the Beast Bakke, Hanshachaya, Terry Adams, Wade Danielson, Ethan the Hunter, and Weapon F. Now we hope you all very much enjoyed this episode of IW Genesis. We now know the Limitless Championship contenders, and we'll see you for the mountaintop.